Hi, I'm Teresah. Thanks for listening to my story. Basically, I came here as a refugee in 81. I was born in Vietnam. My family grew up in Cairns. We were sponsored by the Mariba Church initially, and then we moved to Cairns. I remember growing up in Cairns. We were one of the minority groups. Well, there was no other Asian people in our school. I found that was a bit different as a child, but my childhood was a happy time. And I remembered, I guess, growing up and having lots of friends of different backgrounds, mainly Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. After, I guess, finishing high school there, I came to Brisbane to finish tertiary studies. And at this time, I realised that it was important to know your mother tongue. Taking international business, I studied a few other languages, and I realised, hey, I'm Vietnamese and I don't know my own language. So I took up a graduate diploma and went back to Vietnam in '96 and completed my study there for a year. I've worked over there, picked up the language pretty well, came back, and at this time I met some police officers who then motivated me to join the service, because at the time I guess they were encouraging ethnic people to join, to reflect what the community is, the multicultural community. So I joined in '97, and I'm still currently a serving police officer. I'm trying to get my detective's appointment. It hasn't been easy, but the job's very rewarding. I got to interact with the community a lot, not just the Vietnamese, but generally the whole. I get very good response. People, I guess, are surprised, but I've always had encouragement. I'm still one of the only female in the service that are of Vietnamese background. My motivation, determination, or what drove me to join was, I guess, my upbringing. Being a minority and growing up in Cairns, I found the best way was just to, be academically gifted and try and get top marks and things, and also from my upbringing, from my parents' principles. I've always then had that drive to do things that are different or that are challenging. And I remember distinctly one time, my first year at university, I got pulled over by two police officers and was treated pretty, rude or harsh by them. And I was scared. I didn't know what was going on, but they didn't really explain anything, issued me a ticket and then left. So from that moment, I realised whether you're educated or how long you've lived here, I guess you're only looked at from the outside that you don't know English, or you're an Asian, you can't speak English. So I decided when I met, some nice officer, I wanted to join to be, to understand or to have control, as in control of my life, or have an understanding of what the law and legislation here is, so I know my own rights, and in the sense I can help other people. Even now, I often give a lot of advice and help a lot of people. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you want to do something and take up the challenge, do it, no matter what background or age or race. Just don't be afraid to do it.